Do you and your partner ever get stuck in the blame game? Yes, it does happen where you and your partner just cannot seem to get a handle on who should take responsibility for a situation or how things have gone down. A lot of times we want to find the cause, we want to find the root, we want to find the reason, and sometimes we end up blaming each other. And it is kind of like a defense mechanism because no one wants to feel like they're just stuck in a place of just not knowing or feeling like they don't have the solutions or the answers. And so sometimes the easiest person to blame is our partner, especially when we just can't figure out what else could have caused something or what else could be contributing to something. But we want to be mindful that the blame game is more hurtful than anything else. There are times, yes, that we want to take responsibility for something. We want our partners to take responsibility. But at the end of the day, when you and I play the blame game, we're just going in circles. And all it does is make someone defensive. It makes someone feel criticized. It makes someone feel like you're coming down on them. They feel condemned. And that doesn't usually end well. And so there's nothing wrong with taking responsibility for something, but there's definitely a difference when we're playing the blame game and we're just going around in circles. So today we want to figure out, how do we get through this? So one of the first things is, if you find yourself and you and your partner find yourself stuck in the blame game, you want to ask yourself, where are the expectations in this situation that we can adjust? Are there expectations that we have of a situation, of a certain person or people that we don't seem to have, and so we blame each other? So it may be time to adjust your expectations. It may be also time to have a really transparent and honest, open conversation about what some needs are that are present here, and how a person feels like that need is not being met or that particular thing is not being attended to, and so it becomes a blame game. It's your fault. You're the one responsible. You're the one. Well, it's very obvious that you have a need. You have a desire for something, and rather than blaming someone, maybe you can approach it with curiosity. Hey, I'm curious as to what makes this happen this way. I'm curious as to what do you think makes the situation unfold like this? Or what do you think contributes to why things are the way they are? But when you take the role of blaming, like this is the thing, then you've already concluded that there's not a conversation that needs to be had, because you've already concluded, you've already assessed the situation, you've already come up with why things are the way they are, or why things are not the way you feel they should be. But being blamed for anything is hurtful, and it's not hurtful because it may not be true. It's hurtful because the person probably already feels horrible for whatever is happening. And one of the things that I want to add, you guys, is when you are being blamed for something that is beyond your control, that is so difficult, because if it's something happening in and with your body, if it's something happening with people, obviously, that you cannot control, if it's situations that you really cannot affect change, then you blaming me only adds to the hurt, it only adds to the frustration, and it only adds to the grief and to the sadness that I may already be feeling. I'm already beating myself up. I don't need you to join me in doing that. All right. So when we find ourselves blaming our partners, let's be mindful that we may need to adjust some expectations. We may need to really figure out and sort through what feelings we are really having. Is it fear? Is it sadness? Is it frustration? Is it anger? Whatever the case may be. We may need to also get with our partner to have some difficult conversations, but necessary conversations. And definitely, it's just like, man, being able to truly assess, like, what in this situation is beyond my partner's control that I'm blaming them for. And truly being able to come to terms with what is beyond my control. And if I can affect change, I'm going to do that. But if I cannot affect change, do not blame me. You're blaming me for something that I cannot change, and that I cannot, turn the clock back to make different. All right. So it's not a good thing, you guys, to kind of get involved in the blame game. Learn to talk about things in a way that is going to be constructive, in a way that's going to encourage your partner to get with you on the journey to come to solutions. All right, we'll see you in the next video, you guys. Give yourself some grace, and I would love to hear your comments on what you do to help you not get into the blame game with your partner. Maybe you can give us some additional tips, tools, and resources. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Again, give yourself some grace. See you next time.